Supreme Court Important Article Part 5 Union 124 Establishment and Constitution of Supreme Court Appointment of CJI Clause 1 Clause 2 Age of Supreme Court Judges Proviso A Addresses resigned to President Clause B Removal of judges in the manner in Clause 4 Clause 2A Age of the Supreme Court Judge to be decided by the Parliament Clause 3 Qualification 5 years judges of the High Court experience 10 years experience advocate of the High Court and any jurist removal of Supreme Court judges 2/3 majority should be there plus present and voting there on the ground of misbehavior or incapacity, and 5 deals with the impeachment of the judges of the Supreme Court on the ground of the misbehavior or incapacity. 125 deals with the salaries and judges. 126 appointment of acting Chief Justice by President is going to appoint the acting Chief Justice. 127 appointment of ad hoc judges. 128 retired judges at sitting of Supreme Court. 129 Supreme Court to be a court of record plus include power to punish for contempt of itself. 130 seat of Supreme Court. 131 original jurisdiction of the court. Clause A, where in only these 3 clauses are there, or where a case can be filed and where Supreme Court has the original jurisdiction. Government of India, one or more state. Government of India, any state or state on one side and one or more other state. 2 or more state. 132 deals with the appellate jurisdiction of Supreme Court in appeal from High Court where substantial question of law involves. 133 appellate jurisdiction of the Supreme Court in civil matter. 134 appellate jurisdiction of Supreme Court in criminal matters. 134A certificate of appeal to the Supreme Court. 136 special leave appeal to the Supreme Court. 137 review of judgment. 138 enlargement of jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. 139 transfer of cases. 140 ancillary power of Supreme Court. 141 law declared by Supreme Court to be binding in all the courts. 142 enforcement of decree and orders of the Supreme Court. 143 power of President to consult Supreme Court. 144 civil and judicial authorities to aid of Supreme Court. 145 rules of court. 147 interpretation